Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about all of the products that I used up or decluttered in the month of January. So I took a break in 2020 from collecting and logging my empties, and I only really did one big makeup declutter when I moved in September. So my focus has not been on using up product or getting rid of product in about a year. So this year I am switching my mindset back into owning less, using what I have, and just trying my best to have a smaller, more curated collection. So as a part of that, I jumped into January doing a declutter challenge, and it's still going. I have a couple of products to show you that have originated from that, but I also have quite a few empties, and at the end I will tell you monetarily how much product I used up in the month of January. So I have my bullet journal spread here. So I was able to use up 17 products in the month of January, a lot of those being samples or almost done product. So even though I wasn't actively project panning last year, I still always have a fragrance that I am trying to use up at any one time. And toward the end of last year, that fragrance was Pink Sugar. This one is a 1 ounce bottle of Pink Sugar, and I really don't like this. It is too heavy, it is too sweet, it is just not for me at all. But there's no really good way of like donating or selling perfume near me, and it was COVID, I wasn't seeing anybody to give it to, and it was turning color, so I wasn't going to give it to someone else. So I just decided to use it up, and working from home was good because I don't really see anybody, so nobody had to endure this. But yeah, this is not something I would ever repurchase, ever, and I'm so glad that it's out of my collection. Next up, we have the Ordinary Squalene Cleanser. This I liked fine. It's really affordable, really gentle, which is great for my sensitive skin. This is super gentle and not super like special. It's a cleanser. It's going to remove your makeup to an extent and, you know, clean your face. And I did like that. I liked that it's cheap, it's not too fancy, there's not much else going on with it, and it just does what it needs to do. It doesn't claim to also help with acne. It doesn't claim that it's going to be the most hydrating cleanser in the world. It's just a cleanser. I like that it's affordable. I would repurchase this when I run out of the mass amount of cleansing samples that I have, but I did like it fine, and I think it's a cleanser, and that's what it claims to be, and I appreciate that. Next up, I got a set from Drunk Elephant that had their new hair and body collection, deluxe size samples, and I used up 3 items from that. I used up the Cocamino Glossing Shampoo, the Cocamino Marula Cream Conditioner, and the Camille Cream Body Cleanser. And I honestly would say I wouldn't repurchase or buy a full size of any of these. The shampoo I think makes my hair kind of oily, which makes sense. It's a glossing formula. I don't think it was really made for my hair type in mind, so I'll stick with my Function of Beauty. The conditioner was just okay. I didn't think it was much. It didn't do much for my hair. I didn't think it was anything special, and I don't think I would invest in another bottle of this. And the cleanser was just fine. I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy it. It smelled like almonds, so that was nice, but it was just an okay cleanser that I feel like I can get in many other formulas. Let's take a candle break, shall we? I used up 2 candles in the month of January. I used up Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. This is one of my top 3 favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, and I love this so much. I will always repurchase. I'm not allowing myself to repurchase any candles until I use up the like 25 that I own right now, but when I can buy candles, that will be one of the first ones I buy. Same goes for Fresh Balsam, one of top 3 favorite scents. This is like my favorite Christmas scent. I love it. It's like the perfect tree scent, and yeah, I will definitely buy those again if I'm somehow able to use up my 25 candles by Candle Day. 2 perfume samples. We have Ralph Lauren Woman and Princess by Kilian. Both of these were fine. The Kilian one I actually preferred, but neither of them are quite special or unique enough for me to want to purchase a full size of. I have 30 perfumes in my collection. So for me to want to buy another one, you're gonna have to be pretty special. So neither of these fit that bill. Let's do some kind of weird products, shall we? So it's not super weird, but this is a native deodorant mini. This is in the vanilla and chai scent. I used up 2 other ones, the cookie one and the peppermint one, in December and November, and both of those are fine. I have purchased a full-size native deodorant. I would not recommend or ever buy myself another one of these minis. You don't get a lot of product, and a lot of it kind of just stays in the tube and is really hard to get onto your body toward the end. So I probably will not be buying another one of these again, but that's fine. I'll just buy the full size. And as everyone who talks about native says, you have to give these like a month because you will smell less than stellar while your body gets used to this. Something else weird, this is a bath bomb. It's the packaging from a bath bomb. It was snowflake shaped and it turned the water blue and glittery and I loved it. This is from Aroma Reveal. It's the Winter Wonderland bath bomb. It's a smaller business. I really liked it a lot and I would definitely consider buying my bath bombs from there again, though I think I'm gonna like stop buying bath bombs because they don't really do much. I like bubble bars and stuff, and I like actual bubbly stuff, but bath bombs to me are such an extra product that just is unnecessary when I take my baths. So I'm not sure I will be investing in more bath bombs anytime soon. Last up for slightly weird products, this is a package of Impress nails. I love Impress nails. My nails are crappy most of the time, and I love them because they make them look really pretty and detailed and awesome. And they're like $6 to $9 a pack, and I can get at least 2 uses out of them. Those were a pack of navy blue snowflake, and I loved them so much. They were gorgeous, and I just think they're really good quality for what they are, and I would definitely repurchase more Impress nails because I'm obsessed with them when I've used up what I have and can kind of warrant that, because I don't think I can right now. Some hair stuff. This is the Nature Lab Tokyo Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub. This was fine. I actually preferred the Christoph Robin one. I know it's way more expensive. This is like a fraction of that price, but I also think it does a better job, so I don't think I would buy this one again. Then I have a mini of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I like this. I'm working through the full size right now. This is my favorite high-end dry shampoo, but it is very expensive and I am likely to just buy another bottle of Batiste. I got a set on sale when Sephora did their sale on sale, which is why I ended up with these. But under normal circumstances, I'm gonna buy some Batiste and save myself from like the $25 price tag. This is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is fine. I actually have another one of these that I'm working through right now. I don't think it does too much for my skin. It does sink in really well, which I appreciate, but it's just one of those things that I probably will not buy once I use up all of my sample sizes of it. And last up for Empties, my only makeup product. This is my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is the mini, and I really liked this. I actually would consider buying this full size when I make it through all of my other powders, which will be probably years, but I really like this. It's really finely milled. It doesn't make me look cakey. It blends into my skin super nicely, and I would definitely consider picking this up again. All of my January empties were worth $211.31. I do the math of a sample size. I fraction it out compared to the full size and find its actual value. So that is how I come up with that number. And yeah, what's great about this is I've gotten stuff out of my collection, but I also know what I would not purchase, and I've marked that and made it clear so that later on, if I'm like, oh yeah, I used that, what did I think of it? It's right there. On to things I decluttered. Part of my decluttered challenge was I went through my makeup brush collection and I got rid of something like 30 makeup brushes. When that video goes live, I will link it down below, but yeah, this was super good because my makeup brush collection was getting insane and I I actually didn't have any more room in my little cups that I store them in. So this was great to get rid of duplicates, things that I just don't use, and I feel really good that I got rid of all this stuff. Going along with those, some like tool-based items. We have an old lash curler. This broke toward the beginning of January and I had to get a new one, so I needed to get rid of this one. This is that like Sephora mini color switch by Vera Mona, and it's just like a sponge in a little tin. And I just found that I wasn't using this. Like I just never used it and it just took up space. So I'm passing that on. And then an old tanning mitt from Saint Tropez. I don't have fake tan anymore. I don't intend on ever fake tanning again because I just don't think it makes sense for who I am and my pale ass complexion. I am pale. I'm accepting it. I am no longer going to fake tan. Next up, some body sprays. I just genuinely do not use body spray, so I shouldn't own them. I own 30 perfumes. I'm gonna reach for one of those. So I have the Soap & Glory Original Pink scent. I don't think I ever used this. And the Victoria's Secret Pink All a Dream Blonde Coconut and Exotic Blooms. Neither of these I think have ever been used because I just don't reach for body sprays. I am losing light, so I'm gonna try to get through the last of this pretty quickly. And my new battery's dying. Good. So this is a Buxom Create Your Own palette. This was gifted to me actually, and I was really uncertain about whether or not I wanted to part with it, but I just don't get proper use out of it. It can go to a new home where it will be more loved. We have all 4 of my Stila glitters. What are these called? I can never remember, but they're the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. I have Diamond Dust, Into the Blue, Sea Siren, and Smoky Storm. I don't use liquid or anything other than... This is gonna be interesting. Haven't filmed on my phone since, I don't even know, high school, early high school. But both of my batteries died because I'm a bad YouTuber. But I don't use anything but powder eyeshadow, so it doesn't make sense for me to hold on to these. Some of them I think are dried out. I'd have to test them. I'm hoping the ones that aren't I can pass on to somebody, because I think I used this one maybe 3 times, this one once, and I'm not sure I ever used these 2. So really, it just goes to show impulse buying products, because they're pretty, isn't always the best thing for your wallet. Eyeliner. I actually think I have another one that I'm getting rid of, but I can't find it. This is a Maybelline Blackest Black Gel Liner. I think it's Maybelline. No, it's a L'Oreal Infallible Blackest Black. And this is a Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Intense Black. I think I have a brown Stila that I'm also decluttering because I don't use eyeliner anymore. I don't use liquid. I don't use gel. I don't put eyeliner really on my eyes except to tightline, and that's that I use a pencil for. I'm not going to do winged liner. I'm not going to line my eyes, and if I want to line my eyes, I can use a powder for that. I can use an eyeshadow. So these are just taking up space, and these have never been used. I'm almost positive. This has been used maybe once. It's not dried out, so I can pass on to like people that I know that do winged liner. Something in that same vein, this came in a brow set that I was given for Christmas a few years ago. This is the Benefit Highbrow. I use everything else in that set except this. I think I've only ever swatched it, so I think I'm going to pass this on to someone who might get real use out of it, because I had a sample or a mini size of this years ago in the old formula, but I'm going to use powder to highlight my brow bone. I'm not going to use this. We have a blush that I actually decluttered when I moved, and then it made its way back into my collection because I did like a vampire look for Halloween, and this I thought I was going to use, and then I still didn't use it. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in Quiver. It's bright red, which is why I used it for a vampire, or thought I was going to use it for a vampire look. I'm not going to use this. I got this on major sale when they were discontinuing this line. I haven't used it. I'm not gonna use it. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. A little Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. As I said, I'm not going to fake tan, and that includes my face. This is totally lost on me. This is just not something that I think would ever look natural, that I could ever make look natural. So I'm gonna pass this on to someone who is more naturally tan and who can pull off a tan. And then finally, we have 2 lip products. I got a lip balm set during the Christmas sets at Sephora, and this is the only one in that set that I'm not going to use, and this is the Tarte. It's a tinted lip balm in rose, and I don't wear tinted lip balms, so, and I don't really purchase from Tarte, so this can go to someone who will get actual use out of this. It's just not going to be me. And finally, this is the last of my little Jouer mini lipsticks. I got rid of all my other ones back when I moved, but I kept this one because it's sparkly. I don't remember the shade because the sticker has come off, but I own 2 lip glosses other than this, and I'm more likely to grab either my Marc Jacobs one or my Buxom one than I am to grab the super sparkly, chunky glitter. No, it's just not going to get used. So that is all of the makeup that I have either used up or gotten rid of in the month of January. I am hoping to at some point this month to do a full makeup collection and declutter, go through it category by category, get rid of the things I'm not using, and see where that leaves me. But I'm also pretty much planning that every month I will have empty products, but also decluttered products in videos like this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.